Yo, what's going on, guys? And Jalen Green's BFF or BF, Josh Christopher, signed a two-way deal with the Utah Jazz. And this is actually a good deal, in my opinion, because Josh Christopher was a guy that went in the second round. He was a borderline first-round pick. And by the way, this information came from Shams Charania and Tony Jones of The Athletic. Now, let's talk about the fact that this is a team that the Utah Jazz, my apology, Josh Christopher was a first round pick. And I don't know why Josh Christopher in my mind was a second round pick. Shams Charania is saying he was a first round pick in this tweet. For some reason in my mind, I thought he was a second round pick. And Josh Christopher is a guy who played for Arizona, and he was drafted 24th overall back in 2021 out of Arizona. And this is actually a really good, high upside, low risk pickup, as you can only have 3 two-ways. So they have Micah Potter, Johnny Juzang, and Joey Hauser on two-ways. So when I look at this, I personally think Micah Potter and Johnny Juzang and Joey Hauser, one of those 3 are going to have to get cut. Johnny Juzang's on his second year, so you could say that he could be the most likely. Or it's Micah Potter because he's the least position of need. They have already a bunch of bigs, so Micah Potter is just not really that important. And what do you think they're getting with Josh Christopher? Well, Josh Christopher's 21. He's 6'5", and coming out of college, he was a fun guy. He was a fun guy that a lot of people were high on him. I'll admit I was not the highest on Josh Christopher. I'd be lying. I thought he was a first-round pick. I don't know why I thought he was a second-round pick in my mind for a second, but he was a first-round pick, and I remember everyone being excited about him as a player. And before the season, he was even a projected lottery pick, but he had fallen down a bit, and he was a guy that I thought, all right, he had potential starter rotation vibes, in my opinion. Like, he seemed like a guy who was going to be able to figure it out and going to be able to be at least like a rotation player. I don't know if he was necessarily going to be a starter. That was always going to be something that I did worry, but I had him as a top 50 prospect in my board, and I was aware. I think I liked Sharif Cooper a bit more than him, but he played 1 year in college, and after 2 years here in Houston, he didn't really get ever a pure shot. But Josh Christopher showed that he has talent as a shot creator, and he has some shiftiness and ability to get to the shot. And he's just not a great shooter, and he needs to be a good one because it's kind of like his swing skill. And Josh Christopher at this point, I think, could be a terrific bench scorer because he seems like he can be the kind of shooter to play in that role in the NBA. But his ability to get separation is real. So with a team like the Jazz taking a flyer on that, I think the defensive upside that he's shown sometimes with his disruptiveness and his ability to really separate himself from some offensive dominant players. And, the problem is that he doesn't really play well or pass the ball with his teammates, and he's not engaged offensively. He's not really my kind of player. But, definitely, I think he's someone to watch. And they've got nothing to lose by taking a chance on him. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. I want to be more excited. And I think the Jazz are taking no risks right here at all. If anything, I applaud them because they approach this with the lowest amount of risk. yeah. So that's basically gonna be it for me. I I have no other topics to talk about regarding this video. So I hope you guys do enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe. But I am gonna go. I hope you guys do enjoy, like, comment, and do all that good stuff. I am gonna go out. So bye bye, everybody. Have a good one. I'll be back eventually in the future. So.